and good day for everyone. Okay, for the previous video, I explained it about Newton interpolation method, right? And then we also have another one method, okay, which is Lagrange interpolating method. Okay, Lagrange. Okay, so in this video, and maybe I will do one or two video lah, okay, because I don't want to make it the video is too long. Okay, so I will split it into one or two. Okay, alright. So for today class, so we will continue with another second method, which is Lagrange interpolating method lah. Okay, so I just mentioned Lagrange, so you should know lah Lagrange interpolating method. So basically, the idea or the concept of Lagrange also is similar with the Newton's, which is what I mean here is they also have what we call types lah. Okay, boleh kata types, which is we use this method Lagrange to find the linear equation, okay, quadratic equation, and also cubic. So basically, the idea of linear, quadratic, cubic is similar like Newton's. So what I mean here, for example, if the question asks you to find the linear polynomial, linear, so sometimes the usage of the term is not just linear. It also can be first order, okay, first order polynomial. So this is the term that the question can be used. Okay, maksudnya soalan tu tak maksudnya dia punya term tu dalam soalan tu dia boleh cakap, dia boleh mention find out the linear equation, find the first order polynomial. So actually these two is the same thing. Okay, and then one more term that you will see, okay, is P1x, for example. So 1 here represent first order or linear. Okay, so for quadratic, it can be second order and also P2x, and cubic it will be third order and also P3x. Because of what? Kenapa I highlight P1, P2, P3? Because not most lah, adalah a few from your friend ask me what is P3 stand for. Okay, P3, K3 here represent the order of your equation, cubic ke, linear ke, ataupun quadratic. Okay, and then one more thing here that I want to highlight is if the question asks you to find linear. Okay, if the question asks you to find linear, so how many data that you need? How many data? Yes, you need 2 data. How about for quadratic? You need 3 data, and how about the cubic? You need 4 data. So this is the things that we apply also into the what we call the Newton method, right? So sama jugalah, idea dia sama, basically sama, cuma nama method tu perlainan. And now the different, of course lah, the difference between Newton and Lagrange, the what we call the formula itself lah. The idea same, sama, tak ada apa-apa, tak ada major difference lah. Basically the idea is sama lah, linear, quadratic, cubic. So now the difference between Lagrange and also Newton is of course on the formula itself. So now we go to the formula of Lagrange. Okay, formula. So please make sure, because of like I said before, in this chapter you will learn a lot of methods. Okay, so make sure you can distinguish, you can differentiate between all these methods. Macam saya selalu cakap, for example, if the question asks you to find the linear by using Newton, okay, but you answer it by using Lagrange, of course, definitely your answer will be wrong. Even though the answer that you get is same, sama lah kalau you buat Newton dengan Lagrange, jawapan dia akan sama, but the way you answer is totally wrong. You don't understand the method itself actually. Okay, so make sure you clear on that. Alright, okay, so back to the formula here. So the formula, okay, we denote is fx. Okay, so fx and px actually is the same thing lah. Okay, so you just refer to the number down here. Kat sini akan ada number. Kalau f1 is represent linear, kalau f2 is represent quadratic, and so on. Okay, So fx and px is similar. Tak kira lah dia guna fm apa sekalipun, use m ke n ke, that one is your equation lah. Okay. Right, so fx is equal to L naught x fx naught. Okay, you can see here L naught. Okay, we start with L naught fx naught, and then plus L1x fx1, and then plus L2x fx2 plus dot. Okay, until lah lnx fxn. So this is the general equation. So yeah, this equation is until infinity lah. So if the question asks you to find linear, so you will do it up till L0, L1, stop. Okay, linear means up till L1. Kalau quadratic, if the question asks you to find quadratic, so means that you will do up till L2. And if the question asks you to find the cubic, so you will do up till L3. And so forth lah. Kalau L4, kalau let's say lah dia extend up till 4th order, L4. Okay, alright, clear on that one. Okay, so now you can see clearly that this is the general formula. I think this one is not a problem, right? Because you can see the pattern. Here we start with L0, so inside here is x0. L1 inside here S1. L2 inside here S2. Okay, so that one is clear. But now the question is, what is L0? What is L1? What is L2 and so forth? Okay, no. So L0, L1, L2 and L3 and so forth, it will be different for each cases, for each type. For example, for the linear, L0 and L1, right? We want to find L0 and L1. So we compare with linear and also quadratic. So the L0, L1 for linear is not the same like L0, L1 for quadratic. Tak sama. The formula itself tak sama. Okay, so that one you need to careful. Okay, so I will write down first the L0. Okay, I will write down linear, quadratic and cubic, the L0, L1 and L2 for each. Okay, so for linear, okay, just now we said I said that if linear, if we have L0x fx0 plus L1x fx1, right? Okay, so the things that you will need now is what is your L0, what is your L1. Okay, so the formula for L0 here is, okay, I'll write down here, x minus x1 over x0 minus x1. And for L1x, x minus x0, x minus x0. Okay, see carefully. Okay, you can see here L0x. So for the denominator, for the numerator, we start with x. Okay, x minus x1. Okay, tengok kat sini L0. Kalau sini L0 means that here you should have x1, which is 1, bukan kosong, bukan not. Okay, kalau sini L0, here must be x1. And then over, okay, for this side or for this, for this one, you should have the same thing. Kalau kat atas dia x1, bawah dia pun mesti x1. Kalau sini you tengok, here is x0, here also must be x0. Okay, so settle. So now, kalau sini x1, you cannot x1. Betul tak? Kalau x1 minus x1 will be 0, right? So you take the others than x1. Okay. Maksudnya dekat sini, point yang you ada 2 point, right? 2 data that, right? So which is x0 and x1 only. So that's why you can see that they have only x0, x1, x0, x1, x0, x1. Okay? And this one is remain as x lah. Memang x. Kat sini memang x. Tak ada apa-apa. Which is only x. And that x, we take it from equation later. Dia akan bagi, dia suruh find f apa-apa on s. Okay? So you can see that for linear, like I said before, they have two data, which is S0 and S1. That's why you can see that for L0 and L1 is just consists of S0 and S1, nothing more than that. Maksudnya tak ada S2, tak ada S3 and so on. So you will find these two value, okay, and then you will substitute back into L0 and L1 here. Okay, so this is for linear. Okay, for linear. So for quadratic, so the equation is F2, right? Okay, so we start L0 X juga sama. Okay, sama lah, basically sama for this one. Just you have another extra, which is L2X Fx2. Okay, just extra kat sini ada L2. Okay, so now the formula to get your L0 X, like I said before, is not equal like this. Dia tak sama macam ni. Konsep dia sama. Okay, maksud macam ni. How many data that you should have to calculate the quadratic? 3, right? 3 data, right? And these 3 data is start from X0, X1 and X2. So X0, X1, X2. Kalau tadi for linear you only have X0 and also X1. So now you have for the quadratic you have 3 data X0, X1, X2. Therefore, okay, therefore the equation for linear, the equation L0 for quadratic here is, okay, we will start with X juga, sama X. Okay, then X minus, okay, kalau sini L0, okay, L0 maksudnya L0 lah. Apa yang selain L0? Apa yang selain not tu lah, not tu. You have 1 and you have also X2, right? So you have another term here, X minus X2. Yeah? X minus S1, X minus S2. Maksudnya selain not tu, you ada S1 and S2. And then divide by, okay, like I said, kalau sini atas dia X1, suppose bawah dia pun mesti S1. Okay, kalau atas dia X2, bawah dia pun mesti X2. And then how about this one? This term must be equal with this. Kalau sini not, means that here is L0. Okay. Alright. Can you see the pattern now? Okay, so yeah, slowly. Okay, so now we try to find for L1X. Okay. Very same, dia akan ada 2 term. So you can see that kalau linear ada 1 je, kalau quadratic dia akan ada 2. And of course for cubic there will be 3. Okay? Alright, so now we back to L1. So if L1, so L1, 1, 1. So here supposed to be X minus X, not. And here is X minus X, 2. Okay, kena ambil point yang selain 1 tadi. So, kalau sini S0 atas, sini pun kena S0. Kalau sini atas S2, sini pun mesti S2. And how about this term? This term must be equal with this. So, here is S1. Okay. Alright, so you have L0 and L1. So, now the last one is L2. Okay. So, basically sama je. Okay. Right. So, you start with X minus X0. X minus X1. And for this one also sama, which is X2. So you already have your all L. Okay, you dah ada semua L. The next thing is you just substitute the value itself. Nanti you akan dapat value. Okay, ada value X, value S0, S1 and so on. Substitute and then you will get a number. Kat sini aku ada kat number. Okay, you akan dapat number. After that, we substitute back into the formula just now, and we will get the number also. So equation tu pun akan dapat number. Alright. Okay, so this is for quadratic. Okay, so the last one, the formula for the cubic. So for cubic is F3x. Okay, F3x. So we start L0x. So basically sama je. Okay, L1x, Fx1. Plus L2x, Fx2, and you have another extra term here, L3x, Fx3. Okay, so for linear, for L0x, okay, for cubic and for L0x here, so they must have 3. Okay, 3. Sama juga L1, L2, and also L3. So I don't want to fill out now. I hope that you already clear on that. So I leave it to you to fill out all this, and to get the answer you can refer to the slide. Okay, because in the slide I think kan ada kan dalam slide ada formula dia, so you can refer to that. Okay, so try figure out by yourself to find all L0 L1 L2 L3 for cubic. Okay, so in the next video I will show what we call the example for each of the type lah, linear, quadratic and also cubic. Okay.